Hey! 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 Happy, happy, happy Tuesday. Hey, hey. Happy Tuesday. So, what? What y'all think? Y'all thought I was finished? Ha! I felt like my tea sippers needed to know why this beef is so intense. Now, it's ironic to me how this full circleness that I've been preaching about for almost 2 years now. Straight. Straight. No breaks. And if you know, you know. Been saying it. Been saying this full circle and been saying RICO coming. Long before RICO came, long before Atlanta got hit with a RICO, long before all of that. Okay. My tea sippers know. My true tea sippers know. But as more and more characters, people resurface, get out of jail, you know, the more research, the more digging I do, the more we understand how deep it really is. Because this shit is deep. You know what I mean? So I think it was, what, a month ago, maybe 2, we found out 2 things about KENNYMUNEY. That when STRAIGHTDROP went to jail that time for shooting up in the bowling alley, he was shooting at KENNYMUNEY. We found that out a couple of months ago, right? And then we also found out how deep the beef he had with MONEYBAGGYO. And that when he got shot a long time ago, well, he got shot at twice. One time in Atlanta, I think, was the most recent. One time in Memphis. But it was alleged that MONEYBAGGYO was possibly involved with that. So MONEYBAGGYO in deep shit trouble. He in deep shit trouble. Because the reality of it is that Young Mob, Double R, and I don't know if he repping, well, he said Paper Route. So, and Paper Route has joined forces. Hello. And KENNYMUNEY, Blue Money Man, is definitely standing on Paper Route business. Ooh, he's standing on business. Can you crazy? Yes, indeed, Haunty. He's standing on Paper Route business. Long live dog. So when we touch bases on BEO, Lil Kenny, he was intentional with what he said and how he said it. He meant business. He meant business. And then when we heard the OG talking, he's swiping his hand up under his nose, and he said, if you know, you know. Well, hell, I know what that means, but I just didn't know how deep it was, so I had to research. You know Auntie P gonna research, baby. I need to know. I need to know if if it's a part of the full circleness, do it help connect some dots? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because see, I knew that STUPIDDUKE had issues with MONEYBAGGYO. And I knew at some point before, when MONEYBAGGYO was a part of Young Mob, they all had beef with YOGOTTI. See? Did y'all forget? That's facts. Did y'all forget the facts? Facts. Yes, indeed. So he betrayed Young Mob when he joined forces with CMG. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. So, you know. So now here come Lil Kenny getting out. STUPIDDUKE already have problems with MONEYBAGGYO and Big Homie G and them. Kenny Money got issues with them or him. No, it's them now. Because they had something to do with, yeah, them. So, it ain't looking good. But I want us to learn a little more about Lil Kenny. So that's what I'm finna dig into right now. Y'all gonna dig in there with me? We going in together. We ride or die. You riding with Auntie Fee? Don't moonwalk on me now. Come on. Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know the truth? Because the truth will set you free. We ain't going to run with all that propaganda stuff. No, baby. We want the truth. We want to know them facts. So when they catch up, we'll be like, oh, we've been on that. About them. Because Auntie Fee don't play that. She wants to know. Facts. Oh, yeah. And see, that's why, though, we can't forget old Mangy Mutt Kamisha. Because, you know, she related. She related to MONEYBAGGYO. So she in deep, too. And she True Mafia. A lot of hands involved. Yeah, a lot of beefs. But what they was not expecting was for BEO Lil Kenny to join forces with Paper Rap, Double R, and Young Mob. Oh my. I told y'all that there was some things that was going to happen with Young Mob. I told y'all that. But y'all, some of y'all be too busy on telling me what I don't know. Because I ain't from Memphis. She ain't from Memphis. Half them feds on this case ain't from Memphis, but they still know what they talking about. You know what I mean? I had one of my subscribers say, you really, she's going back into the old archives, and she realizing that I've been saying this stuff for a while, and I ain't flipped. I've been solid. So if all you can say is that I be singing, hollering, and being loud and goofy, child, go on back over there to where them lying folks is, and you can get whatever you get over there. You gonna get what Auntie Fee give you over here to get the facts. Okay? Let's go. But holla. Before we go into further, can you hit the like button for Auntie Fee? Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, hit the like button. Please. Is that all right? Hit the like button. Woo, woo. And we gonna start right here. Yes, indeed. CEO Lil Kenny. We're going to find out where he came from, where he been, and we already know what he up to now. He by making a meal and collecting on some old debt. Beef. I mean, yeah, beef. This is where he was born, 290L. He left here as a small kid, was raised over there in the projects. Some point he came back over here. He said this is where he jumped off the porch at, 290L. So he was born in some projects that's no longer there. They moved from there to King Gate, from King Gate to Wind Branch, from Wind Branch back to Walker Homes. This is where he jumped off the porch. He said this is where it all started at. Him and Lil D and them. King Road, he said, is the 8th. That's where it was stamped at. Young Mob Military. You know what's going on, man. He said this is where he caught his first little case. It was a big old brawl, about 60 deep. Lasted a fight for about 30 minutes. Principal saw him. And he had to go sit down for a minute. King Road. And just so you know, whole lot of everything. Paper route business. Play with them R's. My niggas, you tripping. They in trouble, y'all. Said murder 8 shit, man. Murder 8. Now, BEO Lil Kenny used to be CEO Lil Kenny. And they heavily guarded. Just so you know. They're doing it the right way. Ooh. So he dropped his first feature with BOODIRTY, STUPIDDUKE brother, OGBOODIRTY, who also had beef with YOGOTTI. He was a part of the brawl, I think, where BOODIRTY got shot in the butt by CMG and them. Trying to get my tea sippers, I'm trying to get y'all to understand how deep it is and how it is indeed full circle. Even though it appears that they're not related, they are. The mob. So y'all remember when I mentioned King Gates apartments? Right here, that's what they look like. Now you remember not too long ago, CEOJIZZLE was looking for Big 30. You know, he was walking through his hood. And this is also the hood where Big Nooski got killed. And this is also a hood where Big Homie G hang out. BEO, Lil Kenny, he used to live here. Okay? So needless to say, they are all familiar with one another. And Big Homie G used to be Young Mob, along with MoneybaggyO. Can't forget that. 'Cause that's some of the hostility when he moved over and went to the OPPS, CMG. Yeah. So just as I was about to make a statement, I was thinking about Big 30 and Big Homie G. I was just about to say, they've been shot at. You know, not too long ago, y'all remember Big Homie G got shot in the leg. He was hopping or something like that. So then I was saying, okay, so BIGJOOK was shot at. Where BIGJOOK been? He been awfully quiet, y'all. Where BIGJOOK? We ain't really heard from him since CEOTEEZY got killed. What? Huh? Where's you? Memes alert. Memes alert. Because you know, they've already said in the streets that, what's his name? YOGOTTI was going to leave it up to Jook to take the heat again like he did before. Yeah. Before I go any further, hell, let me check. So while I was here, I checked on the guy who killed CASINOJIZZLE. He's been arrested, y'all, yesterday. They got him. And he go for the judge tomorrow, 9 a.m., first-degree murder. Romero. Okay. CASINOJIZZLE murderer has been arrested, Michael Clayton. And those straight drop go back before the judge on the 14th. Back to BEO Lil Kenny and Young Mob. Nim. And you know, I'm looking at this when they were younger. He you know, YOUNGDOLPH. I don't think that's STUPIDDUKE in the pink, but I do know that that's OGBOODIRTY. So they go way, way back with Lil Kenny. Yes, indeed. Young Mob 8, Young Mob murdered. It started with 8 members and grew into many. They said causing major mayhem in the streets. Yeah, it's pretty deep. Pretty deep. What they say, a little dude got big bop. I can't say that. Now I'm listening to this culture cat. Now the first information that I got back 6-7 years ago from Wicked Films. So but what caught my attention with this cat is that he had the Scorpion unit up here. Now, y'all already know how I feel about them in the streets of Memphis. I feel like they was crooked and, you know, had some informants. One of them, I think, recently may have lost his life. So I was like, whoa, Jack. Ooh. But I think he's trying to say it's because they were so notorious in them streets is why this unit was created, but they don't have nothing to do with why they became crooked. Yeah. Because some of y'all worked for CMG on purpose. So long before the Scorpion unit, there was an Operation Blue Crush that was set out to dismantle the gangs that was going on with Young Mob. And I think once they had a big bust and a lot of them was arrested, I'm assuming that's when this left, because it's no longer in place now. Okay? Back in 2005, they said Operation Blue Crush was a success. Thursday night rounded up dozens of suspects wanted for a number of crimes. 112 were actually physically arrested. 42 were misdemeanor cited. Was 162 total arrests made. Okay, Operation Blue Crush is who brought them down back in the day. So what he's saying here is that when Young Mob was formed, it already was high-ranking position gang members from different Bloods, Vice Lords, DDs, they were already in Crips, Bloods, all of that. They were already in top positions, and they just came together and created Young Mob, making them deadly. Now, y'all, yesterday, because I thought after I was listening to that, I thought I would come and look at the face of MONEYBAGGYO, because yesterday and I didn't want to be funny no more. I ain't want to pick on him because he was already done ran to a whole nother country. But he looked, even though he was out of the country, he still had a slight look of fear in his face. Go back and look at it. That upload from yesterday, he had a fear in his face. Now today, this was 14 hours ago, but I've been holding this for a minute. Now he won't even show his face, y'all. When has Moneybag never showed his face? Huh? Y'all, I'm just too, because I was about to say, after talking about the ranks of Young Mob, I was going to say, "Ooh, Moneybag, you in trouble." But baby, when I came over here and I thought about his face not being here, oh, money. They say, Lil Kenny say, ain't no such thing as switching. Nigga, he said, once you in, you in. There's only one way out of Young Mob. That's what he on right now. He said he don't understand that. He can't process that. In other words, how you gonna switch sides? How you make that rule up? Where'd that come from? Huh? Here I go. Some of the original Young Mob. Said they got Punch Up. They got Quan. I was trying to see if I could hear why he was so feared. Why is BEO Lil Kenny so feared? I'm digging for it.
Once that first thing go on and you ain't straight, you Then boy, I gon' turn it on them, you hear me? I gon' turn that motherfucking thing on, and you know what I mean? You can't get out the headlock after that.
Real talk. Right. Yeah, so like back then.
Coming like this because when I'm coming first fucking with a motherfucker here, I'm like I'm wide open, I'm open arms, you know what I'm saying? It's love, but once that first thing go on and well I feel like you ain't straight, you hear me? Then boy, I gon' turn it on, you hear me? I gon' turn that motherfucking thing on, and you know what I mean? You can't get out the headlock after that.
Real talk.
Okay, y'all, I'll be back. I had to pause for a cause. I'm trying to get to the root of some of this stuff. You know what I mean? It's deep. And it's all connected. Yeah. What is it about B.E.O. Lil Kenny that got folks sweating, biting their nails and hiding their face? What in the world? Facts, facts.